Hey, what's going on, guys? So we're going to be casting this game between Soken here in the blue at 1156 versus Ryu 489 in the red. So our player in the red went first, summoned Serato and set a lance, and so player in the blue went Cyber Dragon and tried to attack into that Evoltiles, but unfortunately it died because of the lance. But I didn't feel like our player really minded us at all. Ooh, so it looks like we're going to see some Piper Chaos here, which is a pretty popular deck now that it did top. Pretty much after anything tops, people will usually try to run it themselves and see how well it fares off for them. So yeah, he's going to summon that Piper, tribute it and draw one. And he drew Tragodia, so he will not be able to draw additional cards. Because Piper's effect, if you guys are unaware with Piper, its effect is if you draw one card with it, and it is a level. Oh, a Solemn Judgment comes out. Well, he will have to remove regardless of what happens. You should actually remove first, but that's okay. So you see a Solemn Judgment. So he could still go for another Chaos Soldier or Blackluster Soldier because he still does have Piper. Okay, nope, looks like that's not going to be an option for him, or maybe he just doesn't want to do it. But the thing is, I feel like you can't let the Evoltiles just stack up on all their monsters because, ooh, what? He accidentally gave the control to him. He just wanted to attack with it. But, ooh, a Tragodia comes out, which, I mean, he should have saw it coming because, obviously, he added it with Piper. Well, he drew it with Piper. Oh, he's going to mind control the face down. Interesting. Because the only thing that Evoltiles set is that, like, what is it? It's got, yeah, oh, is it Westlow? Okay, yeah, it's Westlow. Yeah, I was going to say the 1900 Defender one. So he could summon Evoltile from his deck. I don't think that's going to happen, though. Let's see what he ends up making with it. Because now, the thing is, he can't attack over this. So I believe our player in the blue definitely made a play that was kind of questionable. I mean, I personally just would have attacked into that. And, I mean, Westlow's 3, so, and he's a reptile, so it's not like you can make Logia with it relatively quick. I believe that he really should have just attacked Serato. See, what is he going to do now? Main phase 2, give it back? Because that's super minus. I mean, sure, he doesn't get the effect, but now look. Our player in the red can now attack over the Tragodia. And that's going to be a kind of problematic card. Ooh, what's this? Tribute an evil type monster and special summon. Okay, and it was... Oh, if you get that Diplo, I believe that's the Evoltile that pops a back row. And no, he's going for something I haven't seen yet. Oh, and a Torrential Tribute comes out. He just went way too... Oh, and a Lance comes out to attempt to save one card. Let's see what he lances. My guess is this guy over here. So, yeah, I mean, he'll be able to attack for 1100. I believe our player in the red definitely made a misplay. I would have went for Diplo and tried to make a Logia, because how do you just went for, like, one card and, like... He didn't really need to go all in. So, I mean, definitely both players made plays that definitely could have been improved upon, but that's why I'm casting. So you can see, basically, reasons why things tend to work out. And so he's going to go for another Chaos Sorcery. He's going to remove. I mean, he could attack. Attacking is fine, because it is at 19. And you could get some damage in, which it wouldn't be bad, to be honest. Yeah. So, yeah, he's going to attack that, and... the problem is, if that face down is a level 4 and he's able to summon another level 4 and make Logia, that is a problematic card. But the thing with Piper Chaos, ooh, that's not a bad idea. Ooh, a Torrential Tribute. I mean, technically it's an even, because obviously he couldn't get out Chaos Sorcerer once again. And a Pot of Avarice comes out from a player in the red, so that might put him back in the game, because he is currently at, like, essentially -1 with... only one card in hand, but that Pot of Avarice will put 2 more back into his hand. And so let's see what he draws into. I don't think he'll be able to summon it. From my knowledge, Evoltiles can't really summon twice, unless there's, Reborn. But he's going to set 1. Ooh, a Thunder King comes out, which shuts down a lot of things, I'd say, and maybe... some decks. Evoltiles I'm not too familiar with, although I know it's just basically get out Logia as fast as possible. But I feel like Rabbit's still an overall better deck. It does it a lot better. So I guess he's debating if he wants to Thunder King, or need to stop the Thunder King or not, otherwise he will take some damage here. But, you know, Westlow is pretty darn good because having that, you know, 1900 defense is pretty darn good. So he did take the 1900, and let's see what he draws into, because I'd say Thunder King is a pretty problematic card, unless there's like a Reborn. Reborn, the Chaos Sorcerer would be quite good for a player in the red, and our player would not be able to use Thunder King for that effect. So he's going to activate Fossil Dig, which he cannot activate because Thunder King is currently on the field, and yeah, so that's kind of unfortunate. But Fossil Dig is a great card. I mean, it's 6 or lower. I mean, that's quite a bit of different things that you can add. Although I don't think our player can really do anything. You can't even activate it, so it wouldn't even like attempt to resolve. And a space comes out and it's going to space the one he just set, and it was just an MST, so at that point, basically a bluff, and Thunder King should be able to seal the deal in the game. Ooh, and the enemy controller comes out, so even if he MST'd the enemy controller, he probably still would have changed it, and the thing is, since he's already declared his attack, he cannot move Thunder King back to attack mode, and unfortunately, he's going to be able to not be able to get over Thunder King, because pretty much, you know, 800 defense. Ooh, and a Mirror Force comes out. I didn't expect that, so putting our player back in the game. But, you know, I still think our player in the blue is kind of he's still essentially a +1. Yeah. So let's see. He's checking out his graveyard. I mean, he still has not summoned this turn. Okay, nope. Just gonna end. Now he can activate Fossil Dig. So he's gonna go for a Serato. So it is a 1900 beater, which is pretty darn good. Yeah, that card is not bad at all. I mean, it's not as good as like Guaiba as far as like the effect, but the extra 1900 attack really just deals with Thunder King a lot better. So let's see what he ends up doing. Okay, so yeah, I was just saying he should be just summoning, attacking. I'm just gonna end. Interesting. Perhaps he's afraid of a Gorz, but I don't think even. Oh, and at that point, our player is going to win. I felt like our Evoltile player, he didn't need to go all in that one play that you guys saw. And neither, you know, that definitely probably hurt him. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.